What's up, all y'all D-bags? This is Maelstrom with Dungeons and D-bags, and we're here with another Wednesday night D&D live stream. What is going on, everybody? We're too late tonight, but that's not going to stop us from commencing D-Day, because it is about time. We have been waiting too long. Things are coming to an end. It's time for the accumulation of those events at least to start happening. Without further ado, we are going to continue our main story here on the continent world of Theros. Last time, our heroes actually did a side mission where they went and did a preliminary scout for the refugees fleeing from Tethmos, and they found some minotaurs and a cyclops with a couple of gnolls that were patrolling the area, and they expertly dispatched their foes, and now they are returning back to the city, presumably to get ready for the epic battle that is to take place this very night. Alright, without further ado, we'll open up the game, starting with... we'll start with Rags, since he wasn't part of the original team that went out and did that scouting party. So, what were you up to while the rest of the team was doing that mission for Simbaz?
Puppy, I threw the toy. So small.
I guess I'll be in charge of making sure bombs are placed strategically to blow the city up.
Okay, fantastic.
Are we still doing that plan?
I mean, that's what you guys decided on, was it not?
Right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the plan.
Affirmative.
Okay, make a wisdom save to see how that went.
May I have been assisting them, trying to figure out like the strategic points?
Sure. What is... Ooh, okay, Rags wasn't much help. Alright, let's see that from, let's see if, HK was any better. HK, son of redacted, roll me a wisdom save.
Son of redacted.
Hey, puppy, no.
Okay, so that's better. So, you put it in pretty much in the middle of the city. However, it went about as well as it could possibly have hoped to, you could have hoped to accomplish under the short amount of time that you had. It's not a certain deal that this plan will work the way exactly you want it to. There was a little bit of limitations on how deep and how big of explosives that could that you actually have available to effectively basically sink the center of the city into the sewer system beneath. But you guys did the best, and you're as prepared as you can be in that regard. Were you doing anything else in the meantime while they were gone? Because they were gone for probably the better part of that evening. This is later on.
Just that, and keeping an eye to see if there's any rich abodes that have been emptied out with the people leaving town.
Well, most of the people have already loaded up their stuff, because remember, they're leaving tomorrow morning. I don't know if you knew about that, but they're getting ready to push off, because tomorrow morning is about when they were projected to pack up and leave.
Right, so any of the luxurious mansions or upper class shops appear empty or anything?
Most of the stuff of value that can be practically moved has already been moved.
Oh, well then I got nothing then.
Okay. HK?
Oh, I was wondering if the Know Thy Enemy trait that I have would have helped me but I would have to see them outside of combat and actually observe them.
I'm not sure if you want to put it on. If you want to put it in the chat, we can take a look at it. Yeah. I'll give you advantage on that save earlier, so it's much more likely to be more effective because I guess it gave you time for your mechanical brain to study the enemy and their tactical patterns and came up with the best possible assessment of how they will move in the city for the plans to be.
We have a way to funnel them in. How about that? We collapse the buildings, make it so they can only come one way.
Okay, so you're going to use controlled explosives in order to guide them to a certain part of the city where you'll send the bulk of the explosives to sink them in sewers beneath.
Yes, that works for me.
Fantastic. Okay. So as the sun sinks on the horizon, and those of you capable of feeling it, mostly Rags, you have a sense of foreboding when time to come, because you know that tomorrow may be your last. Giving everything that you've committed yourself to and the events that are set before you, you may not survive the day. Where are you going to reside yourself tonight? Are you doing anything specific, or are you retiring for the evening?
We'll walk the peaceful streets and just ponder about the battle upcoming.
The peaceful streets filled with bombs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Along the boulevard of broken dreams, on the borderline.
Where the city sleeps, and everyone walks except for me because I walk alone.
That's right. No, your shadow. The only one walking beside you.
It's true.
Shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. All right.
Left on my own, like a rainbow in the dark.
Oh man, when there's lightning, it always brings me down. Anyway. Alright, so you guys return. It's from your mile trek back to the city. You find yourself at the eastern gate, met at the door by the guards who usher you in. And what do you do?
What was you saying?
This is to the party members that were
No.
That's funny to taste it.
Baron.
Oh, for those of us coming back from
Yeah. Yes. Baron, Booty.
Okay, so first things first, I want to look for someone that I can sell this Cyclops eye to.
Okay.
Like a merchant. I have a lot of stuff in the bag of holding. And I know the group is kind of running low on funds. So I was hoping to sell as much of this stuff as possible to any merchants that are still around.
Okay. So you're trying to sell the Cyclops eye and everything right now?
Yeah, Cyclops eye, a bunch of axes and armors, and I have some Minotaur nose rings, javelins.
It may be difficult. Let's see.
Or curve bows.
Because everybody's packed up and ready to go.
Things.
People may not be willing to take that stuff and try to pack more stuff. I know they're more focused on leaving.
I'm looking specifically for like any merchants who might be, people who are like looking for opportunities, who are always open for opportunities to make some coin. It doesn't have to be a reputable merchant. It could even be like someone on the black market or something.
All right, so you run into the same merchant that sold your friend Leroy his bracelet and ring.
Oh God. Okay.
Ah, my friend, I hear you're trying to get rid of some wares. Oh, you understand there'll be a moving fee for these things. If you don't mind paying the 10% moving fee, I think I may be able to help you.
A 10% moving fee.
Oh yes, of course. I mean, obviously that's not even including the restocking fees. I've already moved all my wares. It'd be such an inconvenience, but to help a hero such as yourself out.
Okay, I'm not interested in having these moved. I'm interested in having them sold
Oh, I
now.
understand.
Are you interested in buying?
Sure. I mean, but I must pay the help, and we gotta move, and we're kind of on between locations at the time, so you understand. No, your convenience is my convenience. Says.
Well, surely a man such as you can appreciate the situation and how lucrative this opportunity is. Here we are, heroes of the city, and I hold my staff. I hold my spear and make it glow in front of him. We are here to protect and to help all, including you. Surely,
All right,
someone as you
roll your
would be more
persuasion.
than happy to buy what we have for a reasonable price.
Roll your persuasion.
Okay. Guidance. Oof.
All right.
I have advantage.
I mean, you still don't beat him with his. The save. I understand what you're saying. Maybe. Okay, maybe we waive the restocking fee, but we, unfortunately, given the circumstances, I have to pay, to have help move these things. 10% on all, 10% discount on all good spots. And you may have yourself a deal.
Okay, well, first let's see what everything is worth, and then I'll discuss it with the group and see if they want to take your offer.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I'm here to serve, he says.
So, okay, Maelstrom, I don't know what would be easier for you. Should I just read this stuff off, or do you want to, look at my character sheet and look through the bag of holding and see what's in there?
Oh, just tell me what you got, and I can ballpark it.
Okay, so
I remember I gave you
two Minotaur.
I gave you gold amounts. Just if there's a gold amount that I gave you that it's worth, just give it to me.
Okay, so there's two Minotaur nose rings that were worth 20 gold each, so 40 gold for those. There's two giant axes, a large leather waist guard, a Mogus fetish, 4 javelins, 2 great axes, the Cyclops eye, which you said was worth 100 gold. I have some bone claws, some spears, some round shields. This was no.
How much bone claws you got?
2 bone claws and 9 spears, 3 recurve bows, 18 leather armor.
Okay.
Yeah, the bag of holding has a bunch of shit that we've been taking off of these gnolls.
Okay.
And some shields, a couple of shields. 1 shield, actually.
Oh, 1 shield. Okay, so.
Yeah. And 2 gnoll fangs and a short sword.
Okay, 2 gnoll fangs. That's.
We took their teeth.
And a what?
Who knocked the teeth
And
out?
a short sword.
I need to know.
All right, and Mogus fetish. Okay.
Oh, can someone tell me who knocked out the Knoll's teeth?
Who?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I have a couple things I'd like to sell too.
All right. Let me get this for you guys. So all those things. Set up.
I'd say they're worth at least 7k gold.
Agreed.
I was doing the math and it doesn't check out.
Run the numbers again.
1 million gold pieces.
All right. All right. So Here's what we'll do. There's minus 16 gold off it for his G. It would be. Oh, that's 152 gold.
Okay, what do you guys think? Should we sell or should we keep it?
You know, you couldn't. Nobody wants the fetish right now, though. So you might want to find a better place for that.
So that's 152 gold, including the Cyclops eye and the 2 Minotaur nose rings. Because those alone are 140 gold.
Right.
So all of the other equipment's only worth 12 gold.
Most of it, unless I'm missing some things. Did you sell the axes?
No, not yet. Still have those.
Okay. Well, most of the other stuff is just trash mob stuff. Yeah. And the leather armor stuff is like scrap hide armor that they're wearing. There was one good set, if I remember, that you took off that you took off somebody like captains.
Oh yeah, it was. I think that was the large leather waist guard.
Yeah, that one was worth more. The rest of them were just hide scraps, and pretty much the javelins are like sharpened sticks with rocks on them. So
Okay.
it was pretty.
All right, so I'll turn to the group. He's willing to offer us 152 gold for these wares. What do you think? Should we accept?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll sell it.
Oh, fantastic! Glad to hear it. Glad to be of assistance. He snaps his fingers repeatedly like that, and two young Leonin youths come up and they start grabbing the stuff from you and start packing it onto a large covered wagon.
Okay. I'm gonna start deleting all this stuff out of the bag of holding.
And he hands you. He counts out some gold coins and puts them in a purse for you and hands you the purse. Well, don't spend it all in one place, but if you do, you know where to find me, he says.
That I do.
Alright, Arthur, you said you had personal effects you wanted to sell?
Yeah, what was it? I have 16 lion teeth and 2 minotaur horns.
And so and then you get how many was it lion teeth?
Yeah, 16 of them.
$45 minus 10%. So he can give you 41 gold for all of it.
41 gold? Hell yeah.
It's mostly just the Minotaur horns.
Yeah, I figured.
I also have 51 gold that we found during the Avatar of Mogus fight, and that just got stuffed in the bag of holding but never divvied out.
Keep it.
I'm gonna add it to the 152.
So you can put it.
So
What
that's
I need for most of my
203
campaigns.
divided by 6.
Yeah, I just started a party fund. Like everybody has their own little pocket money, but
So everybody
Yeah.
gets.
In my other campaign, we have an NPC who, like, canonically just doesn't understand money, and he's kind of the party fund.
he doesn't use the.
Bag of holding, and he just, like, has, like, 3,000 gold right now in it, and it's just kind of like, if anyone needs anything, that's the money for it.
Alrighty.
Everybody gets 33 gold and 8 silver from selling all that stuff out of the bag of holding. So make sure you guys, update your sheets. 33 gold, 8 silver.
Alright. So do you.
That includes you. I included you in as well, HK, since you're now part of the group.
So, being a well-established and skilled businessman, the dealings with.
I didn't hear what you said.
Somebody's Discord is going off.
Oh.
Yeah, it's me.
Wait, does Rags get that money too?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. I divided it by 6. Everyone in the party gets 33 gold, 8 silver.
Oh, hot damn.
Hot dog.
So that includes Ignite and Tariq. I recorded it. I'll let them know next time we see them.
Okay. All right, so being a skilled businessman, he doesn't consume too much of your time, so it's only about an hour later until your business is concluded with the merchant, and it brings you well into the dark. The sun is now, sank over the hills to the east, and it's now a somber evening. You hear like the raucous roars of pre-battle revelry from outside the gates.
I do have one more thing. Sorry.
What?
I do have one more thing I want to do before we go to sleep.
Sure.
So during the last fight with the Cyclops, we found a gray bag of tricks. Booty, you sure you don't want this? This was kind of like supposed to be for you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Last session you said you didn't want it. Okay, so there you go. You have a gray bag of tricks.
All I know is that a gray bag of tricks and the polymorph spell is the best thing on the planet.
Yeah, plus you're a druid, so you could actually talk to them, You cast Speak with Animals, you could talk with them.
I got the same setup in my other game. I just picked up a bag of tricks, but I haven't gotten it identified yet, so I can't play with it yet. But that's gonna be fun.
We know what it is. I cast Detect Magic on it, and it's the gray one, the gray bag of tricks. There's different colors. It's the gray one.
Yeah, I know. Depending on the color, it's like different animals with the roll.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any other urgent business they wish to conduct before the next day?
Nah.
All right, so
I want to get to the battle.
So our heroes turn into the evening, resigning themselves to thoughts and the confrontation of their own mortal existence that they are bound to confront. Instead, Rags walks the empty streets along the boulevard of broken streams.
Yep.
Walks alone. All right. Anybody? So as long as everybody's ready for the next day, as the sun begins to rise in the eastern skies of Theros, you hear the rustling of armor and the clanking and clattering of metal-toed boots and arms being slung over by the shoulders of soldiers as they get ready to either depart and guard the flanks of the caravan moving to the east, or preparing the defense positions within the city itself later in the day. What are you guys doing? You guys making any preparations or anything for the battle to come?
Yes.
Okay.
So I approach HK. Greetings, Metal Warrior. The battle ahead should be dangerous. That behemoth out there looks like he packs quite the punch.
Just for
going into battle, I have this new magics that I've recently learned. It is protective in nature. If you are interested, I can endow you with protective magic to aid in the battle to come.
I would appreciate it.
Very well. I place my hand on HK's shoulder. I place my talon on my bird claw on his shoulder, and I cast Death Ward.
okay.
So for the next 8 hours, you now have Death Ward.
Does Death Ward work for constructs?
I guess we'll find out. I mean, I don't know how Maelstrom is playing it, but there's no distinction between Warforges and humanoid races in 5e.
No, I mean, that's fine. Because you are a mortal creature, I'm assuming it affects you in the same way. So it's a divine magic, and you should be able to affect mortal creatures.
And you do have a soul. Like
Yeah.
they needed a soul to animate your Warforged body.
Right, and there's within Theros that's canonically established because Iroas, but Ophrys, he creates constructs, and there are construct life forms. You're not special, okay? So that spell can work that way and it's divine magic.
Affirmative.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll link the spell in chat if you're interested in what it does. There it is.
Ready?
Arthean, last battle when we fought the Cyclops, I cast blind on it, and he went crazy. Did you notice? Booty, are you there?
Yes. Yeah, sorry, I was spacing out for a second. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
In our current group, I am the only one who is able to do such magics. Are you able to blind enemies?
I don't think I have blind, but let me double check because I never know what spells I have.
Because if you are able, two of us going in would be much better than just me.
Druids have a cool ability.
Oh yeah, I totally can blind people and make them deaf.
Excellent. Would you bring the spell with you for this battle? If both of us have it,
will.
Yeah, we'll increase our chances dramatically to blind this massive monstrosity.
Why do I have gentle repose prepared? I don't want that.
I think you automatically get that from
from my spores.
Right.
That makes sense. I was like, I wouldn't have done that.
The spell that's given to me because of my subclass. Poof. Garbage.
Fuck that.
Garbage. Alright, anyone else interested in making any other preparations for the battle to come? Any last minute strategies to divulge? Any...
Oh, I still haven't put my level 4 spells in. Fuck. I'll just do it next session.
Alright.
Before next session.
Alright, anybody else? Anything else they wish to prepare?
Does anybody want a healing potion? I mentioned this before, but I
think I have 2 of them right now
that I'm not using.
I got 2. I'm chilling.
Rags, you want a potion?
I got enough.
Okay. HK, you good?
Can I do some scouting? I don't think that potions will work on me.
Okay.
What are you trying to scout?
I wanted to see if there was any, how would you say, early movement, or at least what they're getting in certain formations.
Guess investigation. All right. So you see that the scattered camps and bonfires and stuff have been extinguished, and they're starting to file up, and looks like they're getting ready to move.
Oh, shall we get in place for the battle to come?
As you guys finish your preparations for the morning, where you were staying, camping out in Simbaz's stationary camp near the eastern gate, many of the soldiers that some of you faces you come familiar with nod at you guys, salute you, and wish you well in the battle to come. As they prepare to open gates.
Baron will give a nod. Thank you.
And thank you, my friends, the boss says. All right.
Safe travels on your road outside of the city.
And you also. Remember, I owe you. I repay my debts. Find us in Satessa.
Don't forget, Simbas. When the sign is given, when you see the head of the Minotaur or the Cyclops, when you see it fall, you must lead your people and pray to Heliod. Only then will he be able to aid in defense of this region.
The matriarchs and I will honor your request, friend. Heliod be with you. Alright. He shouts out, "Alright, it's time to move out! Open the gates!" With a blast of a trumpet and the lurching of stressed lumber, the gates open. And the file of the initial guard pushes out ahead of the body of the train of refugees as the temple guard that you pledged takes up the northern flank.
I gotta be right back. I gotta hit the bathroom real bad.
All right. So you see the head of the refugee train actually move out of Tethmos as you make your way towards the southern temple district where Brimaz and his legion are preparing for basically the siege.
I'm ready.
All right.
How are the rest of you? Are you good? Rags, HK.
I'm good. Are you thirsty or anything?
Why, do you have some juice?
I don't know. What kind of flavor would you like?
Do you have grape?
No grape.
Do you have orange?
No orange.
Do you have apple?
I can't think of any apple.
Do you have... What kind do you have?
I got some pineapple juice.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yes. Delicious pineapple juice. Understood.
Fair enough. All right.
Well, should we go blind as a giant now?
I'm ready.
All right. So you guys make your way back to Brimaz in the Palace District. He has his legion. It's only probably about 400 to 500 strong. He's like, you hear him addressing the last of the guards. Today we are prepared to die, but let's not make it easy. He throws a spear up in the air. It's big, huge. All right. As you come to the side of Brimaz, he looks at you. He's like, kind of giving you a side of like, you guys are crazy. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
We have a plan.
We got this.
He
To be
says,
clear, we are not taking on the whole army. I just want to make this clear, King. We are going to fell that monstrosity, and then we are going to make our exit.
yes, that is the plan. But you know how plans go. On paper they work out nicely, but when implemented it rarely goes, as such.
Yes.
But
We know that all too well.
seems our fates are joined, and let's make the best of it, shall we? He says. Now,
Aye, Captain.
Indeed.
we're moving to the northern market district where the buildings are the tallest, and we're going to perch our archers there. I noticed that you and your friend HK were scouting with some of our captains yesterday, placing some strategic explosive to funnel the rest of the thrust the initial forces into the middle of the city. However, he looks...
With luck.
Varen, have we come up with a plan to distract our giant friend? He says, gesturing over in the distance where the clearly visible giant Cyclops is.
We plan to engage him once he enters the city, and we have a few tricks up our sleeve we believe will be effective against the creature.
I'm glad to hear it, but if you have any plans on how to provoke the creature into coming into the city, we need him in order for this plan to work as you described it, we need him to be among the first inside the city gates.
That is a good question, King.
We got
I
this.
turn to the group. Do we have a plan to provoke him and bring him into the city?
Of course. Giants hate it when you insult their one eye.
Oh no, is there a bard with vicious mockery? Where?
Yeah, we need vicious mockery.
How far is he from the city right now?
He is probably a good 2 miles out, you would guess. He's not...
Shit.
He's big. You can still see him, but...
Okay, I have an idea. So I could send him a message and taunt him into attacking the city ahead of the army.
That might work, but you'd be spending. I wouldn't want you to make any vain efforts. I'm trying to think if it'd be best place, because we have to make it somewhat impenetrable for the dregs of their forces to enter the city. Maybe if we made it necessary for them to use our one-eyed friend as a battering ram.
Well, it's one idea. Thoughts? Do you have any thoughts, King? Or anyone else?
Fortunately... you got one?
I was going to say insult his eye and tell him that he's a wee old baby hiding behind an army of gnolls.
I would doubt...
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wanted to send him a message. The problem is he's currently 2 miles away from the city, so he wouldn't be able to hear us on the walls.
Do you have a magic spell that lets you communicate telepathically or something?
Yeah,
perhaps.
I know a spell that I can...
Or Skywrite, if you have that. I might have that. I don't know.
I can send him a message using how do I say this without metagame? I can send him a message using sending magic. It's a fucking sending spell, 3rd level.
Well, if you would allow Lord Oracle, to me these simple creatures seem to respond well to either food or violence. Perhaps we could use that as leverage.
Does anyone have any food?
Lions say we have food.
I got some rations.
Fortunately, most of our spell users went with the vanguard, and you pledged most of the priests to the northern flank of the caravan.
I gotta be honest, I kind of assumed he was just outside the gate ahead of the army and that they were going to attack and he was going to be at the lead. I didn't realize that we were going to have to antagonize him somehow away from everyone. I don't know.
Well, it could pan out either way. I'm just saying if you had... I'm just giving you options to improve your chances at stuff. How stuff's going to unfold, that's all. Alright, so I'm going to move the archers and put them in position now. We're going to use a couple of the infantrymen and send them out in a couple of fire teams in order to set off the charges that we need. What do you think we should use the rest of the infantry?
Near the blast site. Not...
Well,
keep them...
At free.
Keep them far enough away from the blast site where they won't be injured, but close enough so they can quickly reinforce us once the fighting with this massive creature begins.
Right. Oh no. Oh. You guys probably can't see it yet. There it is, man. Alright.
I see a picture of a. Oh, there we go.
So. Shape. So, say this is the map of the city square. You have various tall buildings. Then you have the fountain in the middle. Right here. And shapes that. All right, and then you have the center fountain here and the different stalls lined up. Then this is the road into the temple district. This is south into like the district where all the bars and taverns are at. And this way is out to the west district and the west gate. You have a fire team here, right here. Then on these routes, basically they're probably going to come in from the northern gate. Yeah, the northern gate, this direction.
So like here?
Right here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing your pings.
I just made marks. You see the giant fire thing right there? Okay, so I guess you got basically controlled explosives along the way to funnel them down this path here, and then you set charges right here, right here to sink this area into the catacombs beneath, because this fountain goes down to like the central part of the system where basically the entire sewer city system meets and flushes out into the fields to the east.
Let's drop them in that shit water.
Pretty much. That was your plan, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So he basically goes over all this with you guys. I've already dispatched the fire teams. We're just waiting on the word to do with the bulk of the forces. We're can't decide if it's better to have them fighting up front or to reinforce with the explosions to funnel them into the south from the northern gate. What is your thoughts on this? He looks at Aaron and see.
So they'll be coming in. We're assuming they're coming in from this direction.
That's where you have the charges and stuff placed to funnel them down through that pathway. Yes.
So what do you guys think? Like, what if we put them here in this area, and then if everything goes according to plan and they come through from this way, then those dudes can just engage them as soon as they're able to do so from this. So what is this? The west side of the map?
Yeah, that's gonna be the west side.
So they'll be able to engage them from the west, hit them over here.
So this is south.
Okay, yes, that is helpful.
West. Is that better for you guys?
Yeah, that helps a lot, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think here would probably be the best. there's less distance for them to cover to quickly attack anyone who's coming to the north.
This plan is good. If we wall up the major exits, we could keep and contain the major forces and wait for them to pile in. Give them enough time, we can seek most of the forces beneath the city. He kind of smirks to himself. Clever, he says. Clever indeed. I'll see to it, he says.
All right. Good luck.
To you too, my friend. I'll be with the forces to the south. I'll be with the forces down here. So, King Brimaz be with these forces. So, where are you guys? How are you guys dividing? Where are you guys setting up at?
Well, we can't be in the center because that's going to be a crater.
It's probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
The north, we can't go here because that's we're hoping for them to come in
here, maybe to the east.
Remember, your promise. I mean, your guys' main priority right now is taking care of that big boy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I think so. If we're putting these dudes here, the infantry there, and King Bringmas is on the south, I think we should take up some sort like on the eastern corner, and then once that mega giant gets in the middle, we just get them from all three sides.
All right. Sounds like you guys got a plan. So, all right. So,
okay.
Go ahead.
So how do we get him to attack us right now? He's 2 miles out. What do you guys think?
Didn't someone said they could send him a message taunting us or taunting?
I could try. Yeah, I could send a message. It's going to cost one of my 3rd level spell slots, but I could do it. Does anyone else have any other ideas on how to bring this guy to us right now?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Vern will sit down and focus on the giant cyclops outside of the city.
Can that be cast as a ritual?
Sending? No.
Sucks.
It's not a ritual spell. He will pull out of his spell component pouch a piece of copper wire and hold it towards his beak, and he speak into it. Giant Cyclops, it is I, Vern. I spoke with you the other day. I challenge you to combat. Come to the city now. Meet me in the center. I have already killed one of your Cyclopses, and I will destroy you too. Come, Mogus dog.
All right. Roll a persuasion with advantage.
All right. I'm going to juice myself up with guidance. And since it's we got a long rest, I can do Oracle's Insight again.
Tell him his mother's a whore.
So, and your Cyclops mother is a whore. So, what am I rolling? Persuasion? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 13. Oh, I got a 1 on the D10. 14.
You just rolled 3 nat 1s in a row. That's amazing.
All right.
Wow.
Well, can he reply to you?
Yeah.
I'll be picking my teeth with.
Yeah.
I'll be picking my teeth with your bones, little wing. He says. Soon enough, you'll find your place in my belly.
I see British.
Why
You
not?
fucking nunts.
All right. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he took the bait, guys.
Wah, wah, wah.
unless anyone has any other ideas, I think we just wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody quickly gets into place and waits for the inevitable battle to come. You see the let's see what it decided. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so the northern gate, the northern gate fails at the as the endless hordes of Gnoll break themselves against the gates. It finally lurches free, and Gnolls pour into the city from the north. You hear the far off distance explosions of the traps that you've set earlier, and you hear the snarling and caucus, almost giddy laughter and revelry as they pour in through the streets of the city in the Northern District. Sounds like they're a little bit off. However, pouring in behind them, they're coming a little bit faster than you anticipated, and some start to lead a little bit west of where you intended. But through the gates, you see the swelling form of the Cyclops, who bellows, "I'm here for my lunch," he says, wielding a giant, mighty axe well the size of one of the buildings. The prosperous district, as he smashes wantonly and heedlessly through his own ranks and the buildings dotting the city streets.
Oh. Should we go kill the giant now?
No, we want him to walk into the center for the explosion.
Okay.
Nice. So as the explosions go off, a couple of the stray gnolls are. Luckily, they don't follow the gnolls straight off veered west, and most of the bulk comes in as they approaching towards the northern gate. They start flooding into the city center.
What about the Cyclops? Is he in the city center?
He's not there yet, but he's following the main flow of the gnolls.
How far? So we're in this corner here, right?
Yeah, yep. This is where you guys said you were here. Yep. You see the gnolls start to pour in this direction here, coming in through the buildings and stuff.
Okay, so I want to cast. I want to like quietly, from where I am, cast thaumaturgy and make the sound of a whisper in the center of where all this shit is.
Okay.
And I want to whisper out the Cyclops. Here. Come here.
Like it's just a whisper. How does that work? Does he only hear it, or does it an actual noise over in this direction?
I'll link the spell. So I can make a sound of it can be like a cry of a raven, a rumble of thunder, ominous whispers.
Yeah, unfortunately, the whispers that you ominously placed there are drowned out by the raucous debauchery of, I wouldn't say debauchery, but pillaging of the gnolls. They scream and pour in, and you see now that the stationed sharpshooters are starting to dot arrows into center. Those haven't caught on yet, but those around him their dead begin to fall and fill the city centers as they're now starting to look around. And two thunderous footsteps.
Does anyone have a way to lure the Cyclops into the center?
I can fly behind him and shoot those exploding shatter shots into his fucking ears.
Sure. If you think that'll work.
All right, so
we're trying to get him here.
Well, he, as you see, he's lurching his way. He's making his way there. But he kind of spots the sharpshooter shooting down at the knolls, and he raises his large club, ready to strike at the building with one of the sharpshooter teams on top of him.
Casualties of war.
Yeah. As he brings down the club, it falls on building 3. It's all but lost. However,
can I fire my crossbow at him to get his attention?
Sure. You're down over here. I don't think you're within range.
That's a chunky boy.
That's a big, chunky boy.
He's bigger than the street.
Yeah.
It says I have a maximum range of 320
he's like
feet.
a quarter of the size of this town.
What is the thing?
This town is like his.
It's an epic token, though.
All right, so he destroys that. Most of them survive. They were able to dodge out of the way and manage to get some of the rubble. And because I guess these are agile guys, they ninjally and expertly descend from the rooftops just before the X. The club comes down and demolishes the building. And you guys are over here, and that distance is probably about 800 feet or so.
Yeah, I don't know what I could do without burning spells, and I don't want to do that.
Where are you, little Wayne? I thought you were going to make me pay or some such, he says, pulling his club from the rubble of the building. Then he looks around. Little Wayne, he says. He puts his other hand over, cupping the top of his brow over his one giant bulbous eye, as if to look out for a specific individual.
Baron says nothing. He just stays and holds his ground.
All right.
Maybe I'll make a scaredy cat check.
Making a what check?
Don't pee your pants check.
Fair enough. Okay.
Pass the check. Oh.
Hey, pass. You didn't catch it.
I feel like you didn't pee your pants with the 16.
The Southern forces are doing well to contain the raucous horde in the city center. However, you see the western walls, shield walls, start to fail as a couple of gnolls start to break through the gaps in the weakening defense.
Unfortunate. Remember the plan. We're here for the big one.
All right. So what are you doing? The western wall of your defense is starting to fail as gnolls are trying their best efforts to spill out farther into the city. The charges
I
are
think
primed.
we stay and we hold unless someone else has an idea. We need him to get here before we start the plan, and if he's not doing that, then I think we pineapple juice. Like we can't. I'm saying this to the party. We can't like get out there because once those explosions go off, they'll kill us. So we're just kind of screwed. We gotta wait.
All right, so he just jumps in the air and he crashes down on top of this building. The mass of his body crushes the structure completely as he brings down.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
As his body crashes down the building in front of him, he brings down his massive club onto building 3 where the other archers are perched, decimating the entire force with one blow.
Sorry, once again.
Go ahead.
Does anybody have prestidigitation or anything like that to put like an image of? Well, I forget who he keeps calling out. I almost said Jeremy, but that's not the character's name.
Rags.
Rags. Is it possible that anybody can do that?
Are you guys still over here?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody make a dex save.
Varen has thaumaturgy, but not like silent image or anything.
26.
Like that.
You're good.
17.
You make
Am I
it.
good with my 26?
Ooh.
Oh wait, why am I rolling with bless? Should I re-roll that?
No, you're fine. Ooh, okay.
It's a 9 for Varen.
As the materials and stone columns explode under the force of this giant club, the shrapnel of the sudden exerted pressure sends out material and shrapnel outwards at you guys. Somehow, Jess was able to dodge behind one of the other columns of the building, obstructing her just enough to keep her shielded from any of the other debris. Being the stealth ninja he is, Rags is able to dance around the shrapnel, preventing any kind of serious harm inflicting him. However, HK, unable to move the bulk of his metal mass out enough, takes 6 damage.
Yikes.
Farin just a little bit better, flying a little bit out of the way of a huge chunk, but takes smaller shrapnel to the leg, only takes 4 damage.
Oh, my leg.
Little wing, he says. I grow hungry.
So he's just gonna hold his ground.
Alright, let's see.
There's nothing I could do. Like, if the only thing I could do is waste my spell slots, but we're about to get into a fight. I don't want to use any spell slots. And thaumaturgy didn't do jack. There's nothing else really that Varen can do.
Alright, so the southern flank is starting to fail now too. Do it down! Seal the charges! Hear Brimash shout. Before we're overrun and all is lost. Holy fuck.
I could make a sleet storm behind him to try and drive him in.
Alright, well, he gives a signal out, and it's only a matter of time before they submerge the entire town square. At this point, a huge mass of gnolls, probably 800 strong, or fill the city centers, pushing against each other at a chance to wet their blades in the blood of the Leonin Scourge.
Probably time to pop those bombs.
What poppin'?
Varen will cast thaumaturgy one more time and make the sound of a rumble of thunder coming from the middle of the city.
Alright. Make an insight check real quick.
Insight. I'm good at that. This will be without guidance. Find it.
This guy has been
26.
this guy's been calling for you. If you use your thaumaturgy and just say, I'm hearing a big booming voice, it might be enough to fucking make him go over there.
Well, the thing is, I can't do that with thaumaturgy. I can only make the voice come from me. I can't project it out 30 feet.
They fly. I mean, that's just insight.
I mean, if you're saying I could do it, sure, but that's like that's not the raw of the spell.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal. I don't know.
You have piety points. That could be a minor miracle. I think that's minor miracle worthy.
I don't want to spend my piety on that.
Just giving you something to bounce off of, brainstorming wise. All right, so you're just gonna make a thunder strike.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make the sound of rolling thunder.
All right, we'll say 30 is the threshold. How's that? So if anything over 30, you got it. Shit.
Good job.
All right, cut.
Pineapple juice.
He looks over there. He looks over in that direction as thundering. You see like confusion briefly touch his features as he turns his sight back around to what he was doing. Little wig, he says as he begins to walk over this way. Hey, looking for more people. Let's see if he sees you. Did you guys move at all?
I've been staying where I am.
Okay. I don't think he'd recognize you, but let's see what his passive percentage is. We'll say disadvantaged. Alright, so he misses you. He just kind of glances over. He doesn't seem to notice you. But his eyes move across you without recognition touching his face. He doesn't even notice anyone's there.
Touch a little.
But he's kind of close for comfort at this point.
That's a huge bitch.
So you don't have to roll initiative yet. What are you guys doing?
Well, I know the king wants us to blow the explosives, but I look around. Hold. We should hold.
What they're doing. Okay. Okay. So, although the first line fell, you see that they're starting to push back on the knolls that are breaking through the southern and western flanks. They're starting pushing back towards the center as they're reforming and reinforcing the lines. So they look in a slightly better position now than they were just moments earlier.
Yeah. King's men.
And then you hear I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them. We have to move the charges soon. 3 my shots.
Aaron does not respond.
What are you guys doing?
How about we blow the bombs?
I think we should stay, see if he gets in the center.
We're here right now. Alrighty, let's see. So So he notices the other, because they're more eye level, the other sniper, sharpshooter team on building 1. So he begins to move over that way.
No, let's blow it now.
Yep.
All right, we give the signal to blow the bombs.
All right. The charges were expertly placed. The entire... Let's see. What? Come on. Go. Making me move them. I don't draw. There we go. The entire center of the city square collapses because you place the charges on the pillar structures holding up the basically the city square, and as they fall and everything collapses in. Let's see how many die.
Belly rub.
Ooh. All right, so as they fall in, we'll use this. I didn't mean the last one. 1, 2, 30, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 347 of the 800 in the square fall immediately to their deaths.
Of the gnolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, no biting.
Make him do a con save.
Wait, did you say there are 800 gnolls in the center of the city?
Yep.
Fuck it up.
Ooh. Wow, you got lucky. Holy shit.
He falls and dies.
No, he doesn't die.
He lands on his eye.
So as his heel is backed up against one of the charges and explodes, flipping his leg up in the air, knocking him off balance, and he falls to the ground, taking
700 fire damage.
180 damage.
Oh, okay.
With a massive crunch, his knee basically explodes into a bunch of gore. His blood just rushes from his knee and his bum leg. He's falling on his back, howling in pain.
No, attack! Let's get him!
Alright. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I gotta pull this up for you guys.
Tokens down, right?
Yeah. Hold up. Do a drawing. And right here. How much damage did he take again? It was 180, right?
Yep. Thousand.
You got so goddamn lucky.
180,000.
Not that lucky.
We need all the luck we could get at this.
That was almost that was 2 almost perfect rolls for you guys. He has about he has about half. That was about half his health gone, and he's gimp.
Hell yeah.
He's injured. All right. Should it? I'm gonna clear it. Alright. Submit your roles for initiative if you're intent on attacking. Okay.
Shit.
Rest of the company, what are you to do? Out of 200, you guys did 180 of a 200 roll.
Isn't there something for the fighter that makes it so you can add a superiority die to a initiative?
If it says so in your abilities.
Maybe.
I don't roll fighters that much. I mean, do you have the maneuver? If not, it's pointless. Alright, so
Yeah.
Rags.
It's ambush.
I mean, does that
spend one superiority die and get the benefit of it? So.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know that we're here. Will we get a surprise round on him?
Yeah, you guys can get a surprise round on him. Alright, HK, you're good.
Oh shit.
You already rolled 22.
Nice.
I don't know why you don't even need your superiority die, but cool.
Oh,
You natted on both, so you win life.
That's a 30.
Alright, Rags, you gonna
Yeah,
throw
roll
in?
10.
Like, go buy a lotto ticket or
Right.
something tonight,
Where are
man.
you at? I don't see-
Where it says Jeremy View.
I know, but you didn't roll for Rags. I don't see him on the thing.
He did. It's before he pulled up the turn tracker. So
I can roll again if you want. It's a
Yeah.
10.
Roll again.
Now it's a 9.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. This one. Alright. Alright, you guys got a surprise round. Have fun. We'll start with HK.
hell yeah.
We'll go in surprise round in turn of your priority. Alright, so HK, what are you doing?
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna move up and smash him.
Alright. Put your tokens on the field too. Probably about right here.
Where did you? I didn't see where you pointed to.
Right here. And keep in mind, his leg is right now. He kind of fell back into the poo water area, into the sewers. Just his wounded leg, is hanging up over the edge, still into the city center.
Yeah. Rip his
That's
kneecap
great.
off.
Exactly. Affirmative. Commencing kneecapping.
Did you throw your token on the field?
I wonder how much that's worth.
You don't see it?
Cap.
No, I don't.
I see everybody else's and mine's right there. All right,
Yeah.
I
we'll
can
go
see
to-
it.
It's right there.
That's weird. I don't know why I don't see it. Alright, so just where are you at? Just show me, ping yourself. Should be about right here. You're attacking with melee.
Where? I didn't see where you pinged.
Right here.
I think you're lagging, Maelstrom. I can't see your ping either.
Hold on. No, I'm an idiot. There.
Oh,
Oh, we're on a different fucking map.
Where am I now?
Sorry.
And all of our turn
And
order.
our turn
is
order
gone
got
now.
all fucked.
I still got it on my end.
are we in the sewer?
This is the city square.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to the city square. I'm going to do here. Have some background. We'll draw a pretty picture for you.
The heck?
So this is probably the descent into the things where he's at. He's about right here. His legs are hanging off the edge right there. There. All right. So do your damage.
All right. Give me 1 second. Da-da-da-da. Nope, don't want to do that. All right. Going to attack with Vindication two-handed.
Oh.
All right, that hits.
22 hit.
It does.
Hit him square in his kneecap.
It hits.
Try to push it back.
You hit him in the kneecap, but it's much like hitting stone. The same effect. The shock of the hit it reverberates into your own arms and shudders you to your core.
Okay, so I'm gonna say out loud. Query. Need better insulation.
All right, yeah. Your mechanical bones rattle. All right.
I'm gonna give him an extra attack.
All right. Roll that extra attack.
All right, let me extra attack. Vindication, double-handed again.
Yep. As you,
Oh, I missed.
well, you hit. He's large, so you still hit him. It just doesn't seem to do any damage. Your the stone like skin hide of deflects the blunt of your blow. Any other actions?
Nope, I'm good.
Arthin, it's now your turn.
Booty, you there?
Oh yeah. Sorry. What do I want to do? I'm gonna throw some fire at him.
It hits.
13 damage.
You cauterize the bleeding wound on his kneecap, and he howls in pain. All right. Any other actions you take?
Nah.
Rags, it is your turn.
Our turn order, for me, I only see 2 people on it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I have everybody on it.
I think it bugged out when we switched to the new map.
Yeah, I have. It's fine on mine.
Okay. So I'm gonna get my wing boots on. I'm gonna turn invisible. And this is the giant. This is the giant, right?
Giant token? Yeah, that'd be him.
I'll take to the sky. Cesario. Cesario. Ba 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 Cesario. Anyone get it?
Oh, what are you
You guys
doing?
didn't get it. I'm singing the Attack on Titan theme song.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Cesario. Second season. Da 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 da.
It's been like 2 years since I've watched Attack on Titan.
Okay, now I know what you're saying. I don't know the
Anyways,
words.
the new chapter's out. Alright, so I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna fly over by his ear, and I'm gonna shoot him with one of my scatter shot arrows that explode making a lot of noises.
Alright, can you go invisible? Can you go invisible and use your equipment? Is that a bonus action?
I don't know. It's my ring, my god thing.
Okay.
You tell me.
Yeah, I say it's bonus action. You can take your action. Go ahead. You expel a piety point.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's
Oh shit. Crit him in the face.
it struck's true.
So I gotta roll that. Plus I sneak attack.
Your sneak attack crits too. Should be 66.
So I should roll another 3?
Yeah, it should be another 3d6 for the crit.
All right, so you fly up invisible and you take aim with your bow and you show an expertly aimed missile that finds itself embedded into his eye.
Well, no, I was shooting a shatter thing into his ear.
Oh, into his ear?
Yeah, it's the exploding loud arrow, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh shit.
explode into his ear and it knocks his blood erupts from his ear as he starts howling in pain, gripping the side of his head.
So if you shot the shatter arrow, then shouldn't he get the shatter damage?
I don't know if
from
the damage is that.
magical ammunition.
No one ever told me that damage. Well,
Well, it's casting the shatter spell.
Shatter spell, yes.
Oh, I can look it up.
So what should I do for that?
I'm looking it up right now. Just say you're.
That would also crit too. That's part of the damage dice. It's a creature takes 3d8 thunder damage. Oh no, it's a save.
It's a save.
So win crit. Yeah. Constitution saving throw.
He good.
Yeah, it doesn't crit if it's a save.
All right. And Baron, it is your turn.
Bring the Titan down.
Okay. Varen is going to cast blindness on the beast.
All right. And that's a con save, or is it?
Second level spell. I'll link it.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
You cast a spell just as he winces at the pain in his ear, which unfortunately shields him from the adverse intended effect of your spell.
That's bad. That's real bad. If you're gonna attack someone next turn.
Alrighty.
Varen's gonna fly the fuck away.
Someone's gonna die.
Alright, so now we're entering our first round of combat.
Wait. I actually want to stay within 30 feet of him. So, like, right there.
Okay. HK, it's your turn again. What are you doing?
Once again, I'm going to attack with Vindication.
Get him.
And I will be suspending a superiority die to add the damage to it, right? Menacing. Yeah, I'm gonna menacing attack him. Yeah, boom. So suspend the superiority die. Hit this guy, please.
I'll say if I'll say you roughly have flanking with. I mean, I use this flanking loose. Yeah, but I'll say it hits.
Alright, it hits.
Unfortunately, he makes the save against your menace. Just surprising because he's not the wisest of creatures.
The beast is rolling well.
Not too well. You guys aren't doing bad either. All's well.
Alright, extra attack, go again.
Alright.
Swing.
How much damage you do the first time? 8.
8. That's a miss.
It is indeed a miss. Same as before. Somehow, the stony hardness of his skin deflects the blunt of your blow, proving ineffective. Alright, any other actions?
Are you allowed to do more than one maneuver?
Are you allowed to do more in one turn?
Yeah.
I think it's just like on any attack.
Attack, yeah.
But you also get to add the maneuver dice to your damage roll.
Right. So I don't know if did that.
I don't think you added.
Nah, I don't roll with my strength.
You didn't add the maneuver dice yet.
Alright, so let me roll this d6. Ooh.
Alright.
Alright,
Yeah, I think it's like a monk.
Surge.
I think it's like the monk key where you can just spend it on every attack until you run out. Like every time you hit something. I think that's how it works.
That sounds about right. You good? So you good? You're using action surge. Okay. Go for it.
Superiority die once again with the menacing attack.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him so he'd be afraid of me and want to attack me.
Yeah, you're the only one. You're the only one there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Roll attack damage.
God damn it!
Unfortunately, you're.
Wait, is he prone?
Huh? Yes.
Yeah, he's lying prone.
It's still. It's. I mean, even with.
I would
just
have
one off.
advantage.
Yeah, but you're still one off from his armor.
What, he has a 21 AC?
Yeah.
What the? Oh, pineapple juice.
Well, that might
Pineapple
be a
juice.
problem.
All right. So unfortunately, your blow proves ineffective against his skin. Are you using your second attack?
Yeah.
Right.
Once again, trying to menace an attack, hopefully.
Got him.
Nice. Fuck.
All right. Deal your damage.
Also, you don't waste the dice until you actually hit something.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, it's like Monk Key and Paladin Smite. It's like when you hit, then you can use the dice. Unless it's one that like adds to your attack roll. Like some of the maneuvers add to your attack roll.
Most of mine add to my attack roll.
Then those you use them right away. But if it's the other ones, then you just use it like when
The colossal beast roars in frustration. All right, and any other actions you have left to expend this turn?
Nope, and I'm gonna stay right here. So when he gets up and try to attack somebody else, I'll be able to hit him with my sentinel shit. Let's go.
All right.
Nice.
Sentinel's such a good ability. All right, Arthur, it is not your turn.
All right. I am going to. What am I going to do? I'm going to use my bag of tricks.
All right.
So I got to roll a 1d8.
Well, you have 3 charges.
All right.
I believe that is a giant elk.
I believe I'm just going to look it up real quick. It is a giant elk, indeed.
That's good for you.
Bambi.
And now you should be able to control it.
I don't even see it on the map.
It's coming.
Word.
So,
have used.
there you go.
The bathroom dude again.
Okay. I don't know why he keeps doing that. What? Whatever.
Yep, that's definitely an elk.
It is an elk,
This way
okay?
to the men's room.
Why is it doing that?
But
Alright, I'm gonna have elk run up on him.
Alright, you should be able to see, like, at the top of the list, you should be able to see his character token in your shit. And you click on him.
Oh, is there a sheet for him or something?
Yeah, I'll put him. You should be able to. It's gonna be under the that second tab.
I do not see him.
Oh, I gotta put him in your journal.
Yeah. Giant elk. Bam. He's going to
Stomping is such a good ability of this thing. Does so much damage. Oh, you got that ram too. A 4d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. Ooh, it's so good.
Yeah. Except I think I missed, right?
Yeah, unfortunately it whiffs. Despite its best efforts, your woodland friend proves inept against the might of the colossal. Anything else?
Let me see if this one thing's a bonus action. I think it might be. Nope, not a bonus action. So, nah, I'm good.
All right.
That's my turn.
Ready. Let's see. So he's gonna make an attempt to get prone. Get back up from prone. Right. He manages to pull himself up and frustrate himself upright, wincing at his injured knee, taking. He howls in pain. He howls his pain as he tries to steady himself on his wounded leg.
Nice.
Leaning the bulk of his considerable mass on his uninjured left leg, using his once mighty weapon as a bracing stick of sorts. That'll end his turn, because that whole turn he did. It's not. Alright. It is now your turn, Mr. Rags. What do you do?
I'm still flying. I'm still invisible, right?
Yes.
Can I fly around to his other ear? Do I have enough movement for that?
I'd say so.
Alright. We'll try shooting him in the other ear with the shatter shot.
Go for it.
Sayo, Sayo, ba 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 ba.
As you release the arrow, he kind of lurches forward a little bit, wincing at the tenderness from his leg. As a almost kind of faltering step, causing your shot to miss its mark.
Does it still hit him on the side of the head or anything, or does it miss completely?
I mean, it doesn't do anything.
A loud
Call
noise.
that a knee-jerk reaction.
Does the noise get him or anything, or nothing?
Yes, it doesn't connect.
Well, I've done all I can.
Baron, it is now your turn. You see the colossal beast now upright, though wounded, angry, frustrated, but no longer calling you out. Seems more about self-preservation than inflicting slaughter.
So it's Varen's turn?
Yep.
Okay. This is not good, guys. We might have to start drinking some pineapple juice. Varen's gonna try it again. He's gonna aim his focus of Heliod, his holy symbol of Heliod, at the beast and cast blindness again.
Alrighty.
Does it work this time?
I'll see.
15 to save.
Hey, you got him.
Fuck yeah. He is blinded.
No, he's blinded. Lovely, lovely singing. Where's a good... There we go. Blind. His anus is bleeding.
Nice.
Alright.
So everybody knows a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Fantastic.
And at
Alright.
the end of his turn, he gets to make a save to try to break it.
Any other actions for you?
There's not really anything else Varen can do with a bonus action right now.
Sure.
So he will stay where he is.
HK-47. A flashing blinding light seems to come from behind you, but the bulbous meteoric eye of the Titan before you winces and blinks. Basically, I've a word that I can't think of. Futile, in a futile attempt to ward off that blinding light, but
Erroneously.
there we go. That works. Anyway, he's blinded and he's like, "Oh, my eye."
Yes, take that.
Nice.
You filthy eye creature.
Now you're about licking his big toe. It comes bowed up to your chest.
So
Big toe.
that is a big toe. Maelstrom.
Yes, sir.
When I used my menacing attack, he didn't make his saving throw. Right, he was supposed, when he got up, he should have been frightened and tried to run for me.
Like a bitch.
Well, I made a saving throw. He's fine. Okay.
Right, he would have been fine. All right, that's cool. All
Alright.
right, so let me do this then here. You said he's using his club as support, correct?
Right now, yes.
All right, so
His club is the size of a building, though, just for reference.
I understand that.
Okay.
But disarming attack shouldn't matter, correct?
If you say so. Let's see how well successfully you disarm him. I'd say with disadvantage.
You stab him in the fingernail, you know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I have advantage?
He's like, oh, my cuticle. Give him a hangnail.
Wouldn't I have advantage?
Well, then I guess it negates. But yeah, you do what you're gonna try to do. We'll see if it happens.
Do it. Natural 20. Come on.
I mean, anything less is futile, I'd say, but go ahead.
Honestly, we need miracles at this point. This thing is a fucking skyscraper, and we're ants biting at it.
All right, disarming attack. Superiority die. Two-handed swing vindication. Let's roll.
Oh, nope.
Miss. Swing and a miss. All right.
Interesting idea, though. I like the creativity. You gonna follow that up? You gonna follow that up with anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my second attack on him. Actually.
All right. Are you applying the same? Are you able to apply the same maneuver? Or are you trying that deal again? Okay.
I'm gonna save my last maneuver for something else.
Fair enough. All right, go ahead.
Let me take off the superiority die.
But that would have been a heroic feat if you were able to disarm a giant building wielding. You have advantage, so that hits.
All right, sweet.
Building wielding Cyclops 6. All right. You guys are doing. I mean, I know you're scared, but you're doing progressive damage against him.
All right.
Nice.
That will.
He only has another 175 HP.
Oh. He looks beat. He's in rough shape.
Oh, is he?
Right. I told you that. Dude, he's got bones protruding out of his knee. He's using his club as a crutch. Yeah, he's hurting. All right. So that brings us to Arthur.
Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
If I remember, Booty, you had Trimmer.
Oh yeah, I got Earth Tremor.
Is that prepared?
Right? If you can do that, right. Observation. If you move the earth or shift it, it may throw off his balance and make him fall into the pit.
Good.
I can definitely try to make him fall into the pit.
All right, that'll be my turn.
Fantastic. All right, Arthur, this is now your turn.
I'm going to make him fall into the pit.
All right, so what's the save on that? It's the dex. Ooh.
I was in the pit. You were in the pit.
You got him.
All right. So he's knocked prone.
But every other creature in the area. So HK.
And it's gonna be a
your elk.
2d6 bludgeoning damage.
All right, HK and your elk.
10.
Dexterity.
Yep.
Well, no, it's only a 10-foot radius, so which would be like that. Like he's bigger than 10 feet.
Well, if you're placing him near his injured leg, I was assuming it was a good feat.
That would make more sense.
So it would still get HK because he's right at his feet.
That's fine. I'll take it. I'll go prone.
All right, yeah. So you're just knocked prone with him. He falls backwards, dealing.
Take 7 damage. Sorry.
It's all good. I had the idea.
Ooh.
And then with the elk is gonna try again.
Well, it gets advantage. Hits.
Well, then it hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hoof his ass.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Damn.
I told you. I told you. Don't mess with Elks, bro.
Wait, 4d8?
Yeah? +4.
+4, yeah.
That's a lot of hoofing.
Bro,
That's
yeah.
a lot of hoofing, indeed.
Alright, so his colossal body falls back down into the hole again. And as he does, he falls back. The bone of the knee protrudes even more out from the wound, making it more egregious. And it bleeds even more earnestly and spurts out as you see a geyser of blood erupt from the wound. Then your friend of the forest runs at him, basically rearing up and cackling the sides of the kneecap, the exposed kneecap, with its hooves. And the colossal creature howls and screams in pain and begins to panic. You see fear touch his secular eye as he grasps at the ground behind him, trying to pull himself away from his attacking foes and his impending doom. All right. Anything else? Althea?
Oh, nah. That's
Cool.
all I can do.
Fair enough. So he's gonna try to right himself again. All right.
Damn, it's the same number you got last time.
The adrenaline kicks in as his fight or flight response is provoked, and he springs to his feet and he begins to pull himself free and take a defensive stance.
Question. Does he need sight to try to right himself?
I mean, you can stand up with your eyes closed, so I would say no.
Okay.
He's not trying to move around or run. He's just trying to stand up.
All right.
All right. It is now Rag's turn. Oh, and he's got to make that con save.
Me? Even though I'm flying?
No, you're fine. I got a con save for him. Oh, he fails it, so he's still blinded.
Oh, yes.
The pit. I
Still
was
blinded.
in the pit. You were in the pit. Okay, so he's laying down, right?
No, he standing up. He stood up.
I thought
He's
he's still in the
blind.
pit.
He's in the pit, but he's not down. He's not prone. He stood up in the pit.
Okay, I guess I shoot him in the eye.
Do it.
All right.
The pit.
Roll with advantage.
I was in the pit. Hold on, let me roll my thing.
Your splintering,
Another crit.
your splintering missile hits him in the eye. Roll your damage.
The pit. I was in the pit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
All right. So you
Like 40.
you kill him. So your arrows pierce.
Oh!
Your arrow pierces his eye, and his head jerks to the side. Even the small missile somehow breaks through the soft tissues of his
Cornea.
the soft tissues of his eyeball and pierces his brain. He
Balls.
his chin falls to his chest, and he drops to his knees, and then slumps over, dead. The pit.
Pit.
The pit.
I was in the pit.
All right, now let's see what's going on.
Observation. He didn't see that coming.
Oh.
As the Titan falls down, the other gnolls around you are starting to come to and dust themselves off, and they're getting ready to basically regroup. What are you doing?
I'm taking the eye as proof that I killed this fucker. How big is its eyes? As big as me?
Bigger than you, dude.
Shit, how big is its teeth?
He's bigger than you? You can't.
Fuck.
He's a colossal Field wielding. Cyclops, dude. There's no way you're getting his eyeball out. It's like as big as a fucking building.
I'm picturing his eyes like one of those water towers.
It's like a boulder.
Like the ones you see in the suburbs that are just like out there.
Yeah, like
no water.
Yeah. Yeah, and his teeth are huge too. It's probably.
That's not gonna fit in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's say.
Okay.
Like your body would probably fit in the circumference of his nipple, dude. Like
I'm gonna take my hand with my ring on it.
Yeah.
And be like, I don't know who you are, but this is for you, buddy. I dedicate this kill to you.
Okay.
Take the body from us.
Doesn't
Put it in your shelf or something.
Well, your god doesn't really care about that kind of stuff, but you get a piety point for the effort.
Damn it.
All right, Varen will fly up into the air, and he will hold the staff, the spear of Heliod, above his head, and using the spear, he will cast daylight from the tip, and a sun will form over the crater of where the giant fell. And using thaumaturgy, he will shout out, "The Colossus is dead! Now, bend the knee to Heliod."
I ain't bending no knees. One could say we're seen in the shadow of the Colossus.
Nice.
As you make your speech and the white fire erupts from your staff as a giant pillar reaches into the sky, and you see the silhouette of your god, the Nixon stars, and you feel his presence more intently again, as you once did when you had his favor. Basically, all of the gnolls in the vicinity are basically burnt and incinerated into a white hot ash.
Oh.
And
query, why didn't you do that from the beginning?
Also,
It was
guys,
the people.
It is getting a little late. I do have to head to bed pretty soon. I got class in the morning.
Yeah, should we end it here?
It's alright, it's winding down. You guys completed the main task already. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so as you do that, you see basically an avatar of, like a corporeal avatar of Heliod, reach down and basically begin smiting down the foes of Mogus's forces. And you see each of the Leonin like touch their head in like reverent salute in the symbol of Heliod.
Yes, they've bent the knee to Heliod.
Well, they don't lie.
Praise the sun. Drive the gnolls back.
The forces at the south and western gates cheer in adulation and give a mighty roar and begin pushing them back. As they do, those gnolls even begin to start evaporating into white hot ash.
Hooray!
We did it.
And the day is saved.
They are routed.
Thanks to...
Yeah, the initial forces inside the city are routed, and it's giving you some measure of peace, and you can claim the day as a victory.
Do we level up?
And they only lost their city center.
You guys you guys just leveled up before this.
Yeah, we did.
You don't need to level up yet. You're still good.
Well, where are we supposed to be?
7.
Yeah, you were there when we leveled up, Jeremy.
I'm level 6.
All right, well,
You're
Whoops.
the one that asked if we leveled up. And you said, yeah.
everybody should be level 7.
Oh my
Whoops.
goodness.
I'll fix that later.
All right.
I like a handicap.
Well, don't forget to fix your character sheets for next session. You guys, I mean, I was kind of iffy. Well, no, you guys should be level 7 already. If you're not level 7, you need to.
Oh yeah, I am level 7.
Fantastic. Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna run, y'all, because I am exhausted.
All right. Good night.
Have a good one.
So you guys basically pulled off something very spectacular. You guys are full-fledged hero status now. You're going to be
I'm
famous
gonna marry me
heroes.
an old woman.
I forgot that was part of the deal.
Yep.
All right, so you guys now have the title. You're the saviors of Orskos.
Hooray!
Can I have Giant Slayer as a title?
You
Huh?
gotta take one of their flags as a cape.
No, you can have what's a good name for you? You can be what's a good one?
Eye
Render.
Stabber.
Eye Stabber.
Eye gouger.
Eye fucker.
Dead eye. Blind eye.
Giant Eye.
Ooh, there you go. I like that one. You can be now. You're known as Rags the Blinder.
Fair enough.
Oh,
I'll put in my title. Payout.
because that's
Rags
what your women
was
do when they're with you.
payout.
They blind themselves.
So you're Rag.
Okay.
Yeah, you're Rags the
Rags the
Blinder. And then let's see, HK. You can be the Hammer. You can be HK Victory's Hammer. Let's see, Baron. You can be Baron of the Sun Spear.
Sweet. How big is the Cyclops' pinky toe? Will that fit in the bag of holding?
It's probably about the size of, I don't know, maybe like a motorcycle.
Fuck, that's still pretty big.
This guy's pretty huge. What can you? And let's see. You guys find trying to find a good, awesome weapon for you guys. Giant Slayer. What do you guys want to do with it?
A giant slayer weapon?
Yeah,
Is that his weapon, or that's just what was on him?
that's what was on him.
Oh, what kind of weapon is it?
All right, it's a it's a axe with +1 to attack and damage rolls made with magic weapon. When you hit a giant with it, the giant takes an extra 2d6 of the weapon. Of the weapon's type must succeed a DC 15 strength saving roll or be knocked prone.
Oh, sweet. Is it a great axe?
Yes.
Great axe.
basically it's a 2d6 magic great axe that can knock giant creatures prone.
Hell yeah.
I feel that's a good themed magic weapon to probably help you guys out later.
Yeah, that would be. I think HK is the only one that doesn't have a magic weapon, right? Can you use this, HK? Can HK use this?
I mean,
I'm not proficient in.
Uses a hammer.
Well, you're
maybe.
A fighter, right? Fighters could use everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could, or probably I would imagine that Leorio might be able to use it as well.
Yeah, Paladin and the fighter can both use it.
All right, well, I'm heading to bed, so we'll talk. I'll figure my stuff out later.
Cool. All right. All right. So you guys got that, and we'll leave off there. Since 2 people already dropped off, and we're missing 2 more. We'll continue giving up stuff and doing the rest next session. Out of anybody that's left, you guys got any questions or concerns regarding anything?
No, it was awesome.
Sweet.
I like the innovation.
Yeah. Well, good job, guys. I'm pretty surprised you guys made it through this relatively unscathed. And I will talk to you guys next week. And thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. You guys be safe and take it easy.